4:39 on your hometown station, KHTS. He's Matthew Smolsky, singer-songwriter. He's a Renaissance man. He's from Santa Clarita, currently set up base in New York, but he's traveled around the world, performing across the states in Europe. I believe once he performed in space, and this Friday he'll be taking the stage at the Canyon, Santa Clarita, where he will be debuting and launching his first single, Girl in Blue. He's a busy man, but he's kind enough to join me in studio now. Matt, thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Now, yeah, of course. Now, you go by the stage name Smolsky, right?
Correct. Yes.
When did you decide to drop your first name and just go by your last name?
It came to the point where I was playing all these open mic nights with a lot of it's a male-dominated business, the singer-songwriter world, and a lot of, like, two-named male songwriters. And everyone called me Smolsky in school because there was always another Matthew in the class.
Right.
And they still do that, so I just decided to drop that first name and kind of give that,
I like Smolsky.
speciality, that kind of Madonna, Beyonce aspect to it, I guess.
Yeah,
some might
exactly.
say.
Madonna, 60 years old today, by the
Yeah,
way.
it
How about
is.
that?
Happy birthday.
Anyway, you sing the songs, you write the songs, but
Correct.
you also are the band.
Correct.
You play the instruments. When did you start, and what do you play?
I picked up the guitar at about 8, and I
Uh-huh.
decided it was too difficult to play. And that was one of the worst decisions I've ever made because I could have been way better than I am now.
Are you self-taught?
Kind of, sort of. My dad kind of pushed me to learn guitar. He was a guitarist, and I took a class in school, and then we've kind of worked our way up. But my main thing is I use something called a Boss Loop Station, which allows me to kind of feel like I have a band live.
Yeah, right.
Without having to actually tour with a band.
Exactly.
And it keeps the focus on the songs and not really the production of the songs, but rather the stories that the songs are.
So you dropped the guitar at 8. When did
Yeah.
you pick it back up?
I saw Ed Sheeran play at the Wiltern when I was 13.
That's a great venue, isn't it?
And it's a beautiful venue. It's one of my dreams. They've actually been liking my pictures on Facebook, so, like,
Oh, yeah?
please hire me.
Hey, there we
The
go.
Wiltern production staff. But I saw him play at 13, and he just had a loop pedal and a guitar. And I turned to my sister, and I said, I want to learn how to do that. And now we do that. About
So
6 years later. Yes.
you've played in venues across the states, locally here at the Last Bookstore in L.A., in Nashville at the Ryman Auditorium, in the Bluebird Cafe, the Bitter End in New York City, where you
Yes.
go to school. You go to Pace University, right?
Correct, yeah.
Are you dropping school? Are we going back to school? Are we on summer
I'm going
break
back
right
to school
now?
at the end of the month. We're doing a small tour in the Midwest on my way back. We're doing Cleveland and Chicago and maybe Detroit as well, I think. On my way back to school, where I do musical theater. So I write musical theater and I act in musical theater.
You're a busy man.
I am a busy man, and I love it.
Are you afraid that you're spread too thin?
No.
No?
Not at all. I get asked a lot, like, how do you keep doing what you're doing? And
Yeah.
I just don't stop. It's fun.
How many hours are you sleeping a night?
I'm up to like 3 a.m. writing songs just
Oh,
because
yeah?
what I want my job to be is music, and then my hobby is writing music, so it's just what it is.
A lot of coffee, huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
But I was reading on your website, you've also taken your talents overseas to the Cavern Club in Liverpool, various other places in the UK and across Europe. How did this come to be? Were you on vacation and just happened to have your guitar, or did you make a conscious decision to perform overseas?
I wrote a song on my record called Woman in Liverpool, I was there about 2 years ago. I was doing a theater fellowship in London, and I stole away for the day just to go up to Liverpool, and I met this woman there who told me this really heartbreaking story that I then wrote a song about on the train ride home. And I put it out about a year later, and a member of a company called So Far in Liverpool asked me to come and play it in Liverpool, and I was already there, so might as well kind of make a little tour of it. So we did a little, like, busking in Berlin and Belfast and Munich and Paris and London, and then we recorded some stuff in London, and then I came back and played in Boston and New York, and we kind of just kept going. Yeah.
I wanted to ask about busking.
Yes.
You busk.
Yeah.
Have you ever busked on the subway or anything?
No, because the New York Police Department is kind of scary.
Yeah.
I started when I was about 15 in Santa Monica.
Cool.
And it just was a good way to, like, do your stage presence and kind of be able to work a crowd, because it is just me on stage, so I kind of have to keep people interested in for 45 minutes, because no one wants to stand and watch a guy sing about his ex-girlfriend for 45 minutes on stage. Like, no one wants to do this. You got to get people involved and get people singing and whatnot. And then I do it in New York, and I play for the New York City Marathon a lot. And I remember once this big hulking cop came up to me, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm getting arrested." And he goes, "Do you know that delicate Ed Sheeran song called Perfect?" And I go, yes. He goes, will you play it for me? It's my favorite song. It was just completely unexpected. But that was a terrifying little...
You know, I went to your website, and for anyone that wants to check Matthew out, it's smolskymusic.com.
Correct.
You got a ton of original music, live performances on your website. I'm a fan of... I checked out these 2 songs. I didn't really have time to prepare, so I only listened to a couple of them. But I liked War Cry and
yes.
Peter Pan and Wendy. I like the vibe. It had a very Ed Sheeran kind of feel.
War Cry is a funny one. It's not a rap song, but I sing it really, 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 really fast.
That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, and Peter Pan and Wendy I wrote when I was 15.
Is that right?
To ask a girl to the school dance.
Did she accept?
Of course she did, because
Nice.
It's a beautiful song.
It is.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Now,
like
is
one of my
that the
favorite
kind of
songs,
sound
yeah.
that you were going for? The Ed Sheeran kind of sound?
I mean, that was my first kind of trickle into it. It was all, soppy little love songs, which I still love to write because they're really cute. But now but then I got into the Stones and James Bay and kind of these David Bowie and all these glam rocks. So like the album is kind of this coffee house rock star kind of merge, I guess you would say.
He's Matthew Smolsky, better known as Smolsky.
Correct.
He'll be performing this Friday, coming up tomorrow at the Canyon Santa Clarita. He'll be performing and debuting his single "Girl in Blue." Now we have it in the system. You also have your guitar right here. Do you want to play it?
I think
live?
I'll play it live for you guys.
All right,
today.
let's hear it.
It'll be fun.
All right, it's Matthew Smolsky, "Girl in Blue."
She's dancing on my heartstrings with the way she bears her smile. She and I, we could live like kings when we smile at each other every once in a while. She guides me to the shore with the light she exudes and I crave. We could dance barefoot on the kitchen floor. She'd be my princess, but let me be her knave. And what's a boy to do to get the girl in blue? Her lips are the only ones I wish to taste. She was my princess, let me be her toad. Let's run away, we've got no time to waste. It's just you and me and the possibility of the open road. But what's a boy to do to get the girl in blue? Do I need to buy you a sapphire necklace with your name engraved in it? Do I need to show you the perfect time, fraught with perfect timing and wit? Do I need to ask you out or pick you up in a fancy car? Can I just pull you close and tell you how beautiful I think you are? 'Cause it's 2:30, you're still on my mind, and I can't seem to rest these tired eyes. Been hurt in the past, but you leave it all behind. When I dream of kissing you beneath these pale blue skies. But what's a boy to do to get the girl in blue? Cheers.
Dude, you are good.
Thank you.
You are really good.
Appreciate it.
You don't know what you're going to get. It's a mixed bag when people come in here and
Yeah.
perform. You never know if somebody's going to be okay or if they're actually going to be good. And dude, you are good.
Thank you very much.
Check him out. He's Matthew Smolsky, better known as Smolsky. Check him out, smolskymusic.com. He will be performing that song, among others, tomorrow at the Canyon Santa Clarita. When does it start tomorrow?
Doors are at 7. I'm on at 7:45. Be sure to say Smolsky when you're at the door.
Nice.
And, it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Well, best of luck tomorrow. Moving forward, your Midwest tour coming up in the next week. And thanks for coming in, man. I know
Thank you
you're a
for
busy
having me.
dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Smolskymusic.com. Go check him out. Time for a quick break. Stay tuned. Traffic on the 8s is coming.